back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and hook your boy up with a like if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Yo, Ovince St. Preux just came through and choked Yushin Okami to sleep with his eyes wide open with his fucking shoulder blade. I don't even know what that submission's called, but I do know that Ovince St. Preux just got a submission victory in the main event of UFC Fight Night Japan. He was supposed to be fighting Shogun Rua, who ended up having to pull out due to injury. So Yushin Okami stepped up in the main event, jumped up a weight class. Yushin Okami doesn't even fight at 205 pounds. But he said, fuck it, I'm going to get the main event in Japan, the Super Arena. Let's fucking do it. He came in the fight at the very beginning of the round. He pulled a Rumble Johnson and shot for a takedown on the better wrestler. I was like, huh? And then Ovince St. Preux just went to work from there. He had a guillotine that he was trying to finish, but it wasn't. He was trying to transition like to mount while he had the guillotine locked in. Yushin Okami out of it, but then Ovince St. Preux just motherfucking put the shoulder blade into Yushin Okami's neck, and his eyes were open, and you just heard him go, he's out, and the ref stopped the fight, and homeboy was just out, eyes wide open, choked out by a shoulder blade. Somebody let me know what that submission was called in the comments, because I really don't fucking know, but that shit was crazy. I didn't even think, the main event was gonna deliver. I was like, okay, I didn't know. I was so hyped up after the Claudia Jessica fight. I was like, what could happen in the main event to really, be entertaining after that, or be crazy after that, to top that. And even though the fight wasn't as entertaining because it ended faster, that's some crazy shit that happened. He just choked dude to sleep with his eyes wide open with his shoulder blade. I was like, yo, Ovince St. Preux put him out. Crazy shit. I mean, congratulations to Ovince St. Preux, but you've got to wonder, what does this really even mean for Ovince St. Preux? Yushin Okami, he wasn't ranked. He doesn't even fight at 205. I mean, it was a cool win in the main event of Japan. I guess he got some fans, but he didn't really earn any ranking off of this. But I guess he was like number 6 fighting number 5 in Shogun anyway. So if he would have won, he would have only moved up one spot. So it was still definitely a good win for Ovince St. Preux. Yushin Okami, I'm pretty sure he'll probably stay in the UFC after this fight. He used to be in the UFC a while back. I know he used to be, but his last 4 fights, if I'm remembering correctly, were outside of the UFC. But he's on like a winning streak though, like a 4-fight winning streak outside of the UFC. So he's coming back to the UFC. Jumped in the main event for Shogun Rua, jumped up a division. Respect to him for taking the fight, but he pulled a Rumble Johnson, which confused me. He just shot for an immediate takedown versus OSP. I was like, huh? But then after OSP put him to sleep with his shoulder blade, I kind of forgot about that for a second. But yeah, that was interesting, but it is what it is. Good night of fights. Bellator's coming on tomorrow. Stacked Bellator card. Can't fucking wait for it. It is what it is, man. Let the haters know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.